Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome to Towerful Defense. We're going to go ahead and do a new run on this. This is actually a tower defense roguelite kind of game. I'm not really sure how to explain it. You actually do have to actively defend yourself on here, but it will also do the kind of bullet heaven auto shooty stuff as well. So it's a bit of an odd one, and we're going to go ahead and try it out. I have played a little bit for the game sampler channel, but now we're going to be messing around with it here. I don't really know. Ooh, tower bullets can target supplies. You know what? We're going to go with this one, the Tulb, because in the game sampler I did the Monts, and I haven't done these other two yet. This seems like a good one for doing level up improvements. This one seems like a good one for doing just tanky mode, and this one is not currently available because this is very, very early version, so let's do Tulb this time. As far as our skill choice, we have Airblade, which is probably my favorite, Landmine, Timer Bombs, which are fairly decent. The Outbreak is okay, but it shoots kind of like a fan of attacks, and it just doesn't do quite enough for me. Thunderstrike is not terrible either, but we're going to go with Airblade simply because I just like it more. And as far as, and I'm going to move the microphone real quick, and as far as my experience with this, I only have like one serious long run under my belt. I did do a short run that I failed horribly at. Really don't talk about that. The increased fire rate on this one will be handy as well. We're going to have to deal with, ooh, it can kill, oh yeah, it can kill the supply things. It just reduces our skill damage. And yeah, for the most part, we should be okay. Just letting it do what it's going to do, because the enemies are not going to make it close enough to us to matter. And our first level up is going to go towards, I am going to go for a reroll. Let's just go for more money then? Sure. And on our second one, we're going to go for increased range, I think. I would like attack speed is what I would like. There's melee damage. Swings an extra length. We have HP regeneration and XP. Skill cooldown is worse. So I'll get that one, and I'll get this one, and we'll just kind of let those float by. We can lock them down if we want them. And I will hopefully remember to put some music on this. If not, it's just know that's because the actual default music for this game is copyright claims galore. I don't mind that on Game Sampler. I do mind that on here because, well, when this channel gets large enough, I will be turning on monetization for it if possible. Depends on if YouTube decides to be stingy or not with it or not. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. It's not really a huge issue right now because this is a small channel, whereas my main channel is a bit more important to me. Tower fire rate reduction, no, we'll sell that for 6. And we have skill damage, max HP. Tower range, I think, is probably going to be our best bet. Yeah. And yeah, more tower range there. I don't want to waste a lot of money on rerolls. Tower bullet damage, that one's good. And HP regen, don't need the glitch. Enemy takes damage whenever it hits the tower's range, yes. And we don't need either of those. I will reroll this one. That's a ×1, and XP increase there would be really good. Honestly, out of all of these, I think we want this one. We'll go, and we'll go ahead and lock that one down for next time around. No sense in letting our upgrades wait for us. Right now, we're just not doing as much damage as I would hope, because on my really good run, I think I was doing 6 or 7 damage by now, and at the end, we were doing double digits the entire time. Right now, these guys do get softened up as they come through the little orb. We need more attack speed. That would definitely be a welcome addition to it. And you can see the timer tells us how long each wave is going to be. I kind of hope they keep this kind of simplistic energy to it whenever it gets closer to release. Fire rate, yes. Fire rate. Again, the only thing I'll take over fire rate is just raw damage boosts. Okay, melee damage, luck. Luck is actually not a bad thing. We can lose a little bit of money. I'll take the swing length and reload once. Tower bullet damage, sure. I will lock down the pushback distance. Just because we can knock things back a little bit. Don't need the boost of skill damage because we're kind of not leaning into skills. And when the enemy gets hit by projectiles, the tower has a 25%. Oh, when we get hit. Yeah. That one's not bad. We'll see. They work independently, so it's not a huge issue. So let's see. Our fire rate is actually decent now. I like being able to shoot those supplies so I don't have to waste my swing on it. Like, I can use it on actual enemies for once. Supplies being pretty good because they'll give us item drops, and I think they also help level us up. I don't know by how much. I think anything we destroy adds to this. And yeah, I will be using my blade a bit more until we finally get something that actually does real damage. Let's go ahead and yes, extra bullet damage. Extra bullet damage. Always welcome. I will take you, and I think we'll reroll everything. Extra bullet damage is welcome here. I do regret having to lose luck for that. We'll take it, and I think we'll just let all the rest of that go. Hold on to our money there because the rest of that's not going to do a whole lot for us. There we go. 13 damage with our actual shots. Should take things out for a little while. We need more attack speed to deal with later meteors as well. I don't remember how many waves there are total. There is a cutoff point where it just says, that's the end of the demo. Because this is technically a demo. It says playtest up there, but it is definitely more of a demo. Okay, so 15 seconds of survival left. And that blade still does work for us. It cleans up the trash so our shots don't get wasted on it. So I will be using it pretty much as possible, even though it's not doing a ton of damage itself. And we should have gotten a level up off that. Yeah. Damage. +1 invulnerable seconds at the start of each fight. Sure, why not? Tower fire rate is always welcome. Okay, percentage explosion radius, no. Bullet damage recovered from supplies reduction, yes. We'll re-roll to see if we can get something better. Enemies the tower can target at the same time. That is actually kind of handy because it basically doubles our fire rate, sort of, in a way. Let's go with you, and we'll just go forward now because we needed more fire rate, more targeting, and all kinds of fun stuff. And you'll see that whenever we end up with 2 enemies in here, we'll be firing 2 projectiles, and that does stack up. So we are starting to get ourselves being gnarly enough to actually stand a chance. I probably want to get up to 3 shots and a little bit more damage per shot. I would like maybe 30-ish at least, if not much higher. But with our extra shots, we're actually keeping this relatively clean. Those purple guys are the dangerous ones, by the way. They will start shooting pretty much as soon as they get inside the circle. They can be a bit painful. And if I don't have music on this is just because I couldn't find one that I liked with it. I'm going to try and choose something chill, but still. Projectile dodge. Oh, purples. I'm going to reroll. I regret that, but I think I need to. Let's get the damage up. Tower range is nice. Yeah, we'll take the Oterk, or whatever it's called. Reroll. Fires bullets, yes. Armor is welcome. And we'll go ahead and let you lock in. Spawning more supplies is a good thing. We'll do that on the next one. I think whenever we run out of the ones at the bottom, we end up with a situation of... There you go. Nice shot. I don't know if we can reach the edge of this at all. There's our level up, so we should be able to get improvements from that. The downside of the purple guys as well is they tend to stay further out, so if we have a bunch of these little guys like that one right there on the inside, we're less likely to target the cannons that are coming in, and they'll get a shot off on us. And we do have replenished life, though, so here and there a leak is not terrible. But these guys are going to start doing orbits like the greens are doing right as well. Is gonna start getting disconcerting. But for now, we're keeping things at bay to the point where I don't think I need to be using the blade very much. Could potentially get overwhelmed in certain situations, but right now it's not a big... Tower range or fire rate. I think we go tower range on that one. Get those supplies. Reroll once. more range. Take that. We'll re-roll one more time. And nothing super great. I guess we'll take that and just keep going. I don't want to get my re-roll costs up super high. Yeah, it's just not able to target the spiraling in guys. Those are biting me in the butt a little bit because it's wasting shots on them. Of course, it is just automatically shooting at the closest thing, but still. Now, one nice thing about having this shoot is we can start taking out things outside of our normal range, because it will shoot it outside of the circle. Hit pretty much anything we want it to hit. We can guarantee we get those supply drops and all kinds of fun stuff. We're not quite dying to the purples yet, but they are definitely... They could easily overwhelm me. So drop it there. And at 17 damage, we pretty much still one-shot everything. There we go. Oh, we're down by 1 life, though. Tower bullet damage, sure. Why not? Max XP is less than or equal to 15 double your current tower fire rate. When it touches another enemy for the first time. Ooh. I haven't seen that one before. I don't like the reduce in tower bullet damage, though. Go for you. Reroll. We will take that. That's going to drop us down to 17, which is fine. Reach negative main stat, which is 3. Plus 1 number of additional enemies the tower can target. You're having 3 negative main stats. Yes. We'll reroll one more time, because why not? And sure, we'll grab that and lock down the freeze. Although freeze is not going to be super helpful for us if we're just going to be spamming damage. So we'll leave that behind. We're only on wave 8. We still have plenty of time to get more punchy. Oh, we're not one-shotting things at 18. So I think I do need to start rushing towards getting that 30 damage. We currently have a lot of things we can target all at once. That's a good thing. So it takes 2 shots to get rid of the big purples. I think we want to try and get these yellows with our spinny blade. Fortunately, we are failing at that horribly. But we are able to just shoot them and get them. Oh, I think we might get 2 drops this next time. I think that's what that means. I think we get 1 skill on this one. Okay, and we've got a little bit of extra life there. And yes, I am intentionally actually targeting the yellows with our spinny blade. And killing off things outside of the circle is a good goal. And yes, I am intentionally targeting with the mouse. You can play this with keyboard, not keyboard, with controller as well. I find this a lot more reliable. Enemies take when they are completely outside the tower's range. No, we're going to sell that. We're going to sell that. Just to get a little bit more money. I think we re-roll that, because none of those really talk to me. Extra bullet damage, always welcome on this. Our max HP is 27. Yeah, we'll take the extra armor. I don't necessarily really want. Definitely want you. Yeah, armor reduces the damage we take, so that's a good thing. Airblade, yes. Reroll. 2 rounds of tower bullets. Each bullet deals 5 damage. That's going to be on our right click, I think. And do we lose some luck? Yeah, why not? I think that's a good one for just starting on the next wave. I don't think we're going to win this one, though. I'm not getting a good feeling about it. Yeah, we're doing enough damage now, and we can fire at pretty much anything that spawns. But we don't have much support from our abilities. Oh, it's a W to use it. And get you. Oh, that guy spawned just like right in the worst spot for it. Okay, and we'll shoot at you there. Nice big volley of pain. After this one. Oh, let's go after that one then. And yes, I adore having the slowdown on our basically whenever we use our ability, we get a slowdown on either of our abilities. I can go for the Shooty McGee and still get a slowdown as well. Okay, so they are dying as soon as they pop in. We are losing to the ones that are spiraling around us. That's the main thing we're losing life to. But I think we'll be okay. Yeah. Sure. No. I think I want the bullet damage. The luck improves our chances of getting these purples and golds. With the same rarity as this has never appeared this run, will appear in the shop as soon as possible. Nah, we'll go for the extra blade swing. I did not have good luck getting discovery. But you know what? We'll try it. Reroll. Max number of skills, skill cooldown, reduce skill damage. That seems like good. Upon pickup for each +2 tower bullet damage, +1 support. Where is our... Okay, we have 0 support. We have 25 extra bullet tower damage, so that'd be +12, so it'd be +8 total. Doesn't seem worth it to me. I'm going to lock down this one, though, multitasking, because that's going to let me use my spinny blade more and shoot more bullets outside of our scope. And I'm going to move my microphone real quick, because it's in a bad spot, because I uncomfortable and had to shift my position. And yeah, our range on W is limited by our range of our tower. It is literally identical bullets to what we are normally getting. And yes, I am going after the yellows as soon as I see them, but... Oh, there's another one down there. Having a higher cooldown on this would be so nice. And it'll take out the yellows for us, too, if we need to. Where did you even shoot? Oh, I see where they shot from. They're little bastards that got inside and were circling. Heal faster. Yeah, sadly, we're not killing those fast enough. Big ones are going to be a royal pain in the booty, too. Got him. And back up to full life. Bullet piercing damage. I'm not sure what... Let's see, bullet piercing damage. We have a 0% piercing chance. That tower bullet, after hitting him, continues moving instead of disappearing if the bullet continues. Let's take that. Sell that. Periodically shoots projectiles that deal 5 plus 30% of support damage, which is none, from the tower in random directions. Sure. I will take that. 10% money. No. I think I want fire rate. So we want the Mac. Oh, wait a minute. Don't have enough for both of them. I think we take this one first, keep that one locked down, and just let it ride. Because that's just global boosts. Let's fight. And we have support things going on. It's fine. Enemies are, I think, shooting us from outside the circle. They might just be able to hit us now that they're able to get hit by us outside the circle. Nope, there's one inside. We're just not able to hit it because it's spiraling. I wish that... I don't know if there's a way to improve your projectile speed. But I should probably check on that. And I think targeting the yellows is just a habit of mine. I probably should be targeting the guys that are spinning. Now that I think about it. Simply because they're going to be a lot harder to hit for my weapons. Whereas the yellows are just going to get in here and just be easily nuked in one shot. And yes, we are doing really good damage here. There we go. Did we get a level up on that one? We did not. Okay, so we go for this one. We ignore those. As tower bullets move, they gain +2 damage per distance. Your towers, okay. We only have 2.21 distance units, so it's not going to boost our damage a lot. I mean, every little bit helps because they're right at the edge, but still, dang. And yes, we will take the recover 1 HP on hit. And one more reroll. Tower range. Or I think we go for the 4% instead of cause. This is a little bit less range boost, but it does more bullet damage. So we're at over 31 bullet damage. We have a 51% boost to tower range. So we should be able to hit things further out. Oh, now we have stutter steps. No, that's going to make it even harder for me to aim at stuff. But things are, well, pretty easy for us to shoot now. Because this lighter circle is our range. The circle right there is... I don't know why this one is there. They can spawn further outside of it, so it's not a spawn zone. But it is definitely a thing. Oh no, we've been shot. Whatever will I do? Probably absolutely nothing because it's easy enough to recover that life because of our replenishing life. I think that was the first match we had that didn't have... I'm trying to think. It did not have any kind of level up on it. And now we have just craziness going on here because we can cast this out so many times. Which is going to get us way more experience. Bullet damage, HP from supplies. Yeah, we'll take it. Tower range reduction for bullet crit chance. No. If you, for each glitchy you have, +1 damage bosses take from any source. No, we don't have any glitchy. Tower melee damage, reroll. Tower range, I think, is the best one there. We get another one right there. We don't have any glitchies, so it doesn't matter. When an enemy dies, it has a chance to spark projectiles that deal damage to other enemies. Ooh. Plus 10% luck. Okay, our luck is absolutely terrible, but that'll work. We do this one, and reroll. Tower has a 10% chance to restore 1 HP each time we use a skill. Yes. All the rest of those can go to hell. Because we want fire rate and we want all kinds of pain. Ooh, I see moon. For some reason, I didn't think there was a moon in there before. Maybe I'm mistaken. We're getting much larger meteors. But I don't think the meteors are ever going to be something for us to be terribly worried about. Simply because, yeah, we fire fast enough and can destroy them. Like, out of second thought. These little purple guys are the ones I'm worried about. Because when they start coming around and just being complete dorks, that's when I start getting worried because they're going to be doing a ton of damage to me. Yes, I need to remember I have the W skill for whenever they start coming into my circles. Because that is basically a shotgun that does a ton of damage. Looks like we might have just completely cleared a wave. Almost. They are thinned out. Seriously thinned out. Bullet damage, HP regeneration, sure. Our element thing is -7. It's great. No, it's too late in it to go glitchy. Completely outside the tower's range. No, I don't like any of those. This one's not bad. This is kind of like keeping us topped off. Kills an enemy with critical damage, fires another tower bullet at the weakest enemy in range. I don't think we have a good critical chance. Yeah, we have -3 crit chance, so no. Tower range and skill cooldown. That's just not even better than what we already have. Non-glitchy item with the same rarity as this has never appeared this run. That's just low rarity. It doesn't have anything worth it for us. Also increase the number of bullets each round. Sure. Tower bullets that enter the light will have 100% chance to deal critical damage. Sure. And none of those are... This one's fine. I don't want to lose the melee damage for that, though. So this one, lock that one, and go for it. Yeah. Okay, so now we have the crit beam. We're doing 40 damage per shot. 39 to 40. So we can just keep that going up around. We can shut down pretty much anything that's even semi-dangerous. Especially since we can spam it. It's very easy to spam. Just because we have so much cooldown on the skill. We can shotgun the little purple guys. I think we're doing okay. And any of them that gets in and starts spinning, we just shotgun. And yeah, I am just toggling between them. Just to keep this firing and to get the shotguns off as soon as possible. We're staying at top life. I'm sure it doesn't hurt to get it. I think we re-roll. Actually, no, let's take 5% XP boost. So we have Outbreak Plus. Money per second while there are ready skills. What? What? I'm gonna take that just to keep stacking the skill cooldown. It is 144%. I'm gonna lock that down and just go for it. Now I'm curious. I'm just gonna keep pressing the buttons. Doesn't matter what's around us, we're gonna just keep shooting them off. I don't even care if I'm aiming properly. Because the cooldown is just ridiculous. We should be able to get our money up to a reasonable amount, even if we let this lapse for a little bit. I am just pressing buttons like an accountant on tax day. There's one down. I'm just kind of like aiming for the yellows. Figure I should hit things eventually. We've got 2 items coming in. And it does seem to be working with the spamming. There we go. 417 from that. Sure, why not? Whenever the tower takes damage from enemy projectiles, makes a random skill. Sure. Why not? I will take that. Take this. Take that. Reroll. Take that to shoot it whenever we get hit by projectiles. And fight. We're almost to the end. We might actually make it. I think those little squiggly things were actually our thing triggering the enemies explode upon death. It looks like we're doing okay for now. There's our level up. We're not getting those nearly as often now, unfortunately. I think the enemies are regretting their decisions to swarm us. Because each skill we use also has a chance to heal us. So the fact that we were able to spam it like a crazy person is just glorious to me. Because each time I'm spamming this, it is a chance for me to heal one, even though we are not going down very quickly. Because things are dying before it gets in the circle. This is a lot more of an active build than the one I was doing on Game Sampler, for sure. Well, our successful one over there. I think I did put up the failed run there, too. Because it was one full run, and then the failed run was just, like, super short. Sell you. Sell you. No. No, we're not doing that. 6% tower range. Sure. Sure. Reroll. Lock that down. Spawn more supplies. Why not? And fight. Oh, we have doubled up on the lasers. I wonder what happened, what color it goes whenever we have like 6 or 7 of those. I haven't gotten very many of them. I think this is the most I've gotten is 2. I do wonder if there's like another color of laser that starts circling us. I do notice that this one circles slower than the previous one. Or maybe it's the same color as like what tier we got of it. And we are just not letting anything in. I need to scratch my leg, so I'm going to lose some money. That's how we do here in Albuquerque. Should probably point the fan at me, but you guys probably get annoyed at the whoosh in the background. It is definitely still warm here, despite being November. And if you guys are interested in this game, the demo is available over on Steam last I checked. Even though it says playtest up there. The dev is pretty active in the Bullet Heaven Fest Discord as well. Let's sell that. Take that. Yeah. Didn't get enough to do too much. Another defensive ring. I think we do defensive ring and outbreak. Reroll one time. Get that and just go. Yeah, we're almost at the final boss. We're going to be spamming like crazy for the next 2 levels. My finger and my mouse can handle it. No carpal tunnel syndrome for me. Although I played Diablo 2 for ages, so probably at high risk of it. I still do play Diablo 2 every now and then. I'm kind of on the fence as to whether I should do more content on it or not. There's a few like Diablo 2 creators I really like. There's a decent chunk of the community I like, but it's kind of like at the point where I'm not sure if it's just my content attracted some people that just really kind of turned me off of it, or if it was like the community in general, I just didn't notice it before. But there is a very decent portion of the action RPG community in general that is just kind of toxic. And I'm not meaning in the, oh, they don't like my videos. No, I mean in the, like, they are a negative influence on people in the world. Negative impact kind of people. Which is not a good thing to be. Got that going. Oh, we just beat it. We don't get a boss. But, anyway, Towerful Defense done. My finger is slightly stiff from that. Left clicking like a crazy person. But we did do enough damage to get to the very end of it, and that is our second successful run with our second successful tower. If you want to see the first one, go check it out on the Game Sampler channel. But keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Alzorath, and I will see you guys next time. I really enjoyed this.